Hello. Okay, I'm an American. I lived in Malaysia now for 4 years, and now we're back in Germany. Me, my German husband, and our 4 children. And in this video, I'm going to give an update on how it has been getting back to life in Germany. If you are interested, you can check out my German channel. If you speak German, you can check out my German channel. In this video, I'm going to just give a general life update, things that have been going on, things that have taken a little bit of getting used to, things that we really love, things that we don't really love. This is a fly swatter, and it is the first point in my update on being back in Germany. Why are there so many damn mosquitoes in this country? Okay, in Malaysia, you have freaking dengue fever in mosquitoes. Okay, there you're on high alert if you see a mosquito. There were by far not as many mosquitoes in Malaysia as there are in this freaking countryside up in here. It's crazy. Last night I fell asleep while putting the kids to bed, and when I woke up I had 3 mosquito bites on my neck. I'm like, where are these bitches coming from? And before you say put mosquito nets on the windows, they all have windows. They all have windows. They all have windows. They all have nets. They all have nets. So how are they getting inside? I don't know. But it's super freaking annoying. I did not expect it. I don't know what to do in order to keep them out. The doors and the windows are closed most of the time anyways because it's cold outside now. So I don't know. Are they waiting outside to just zoom inside as soon as one door halfway cracks open? I don't really know, but it's really crazy. And I thought by now, I mean, it's halfway through October. I could have sworn by now these bitches would all be dead. I was telling my kids in September, don't worry, soon they're all going to be dead. Don't worry, soon they're all going to be dead. Surprise, they're still alive. The first thing that's been a little bit difficult to get used to. The next thing, and this is very specific to me being a Floridian, is this damn fireplace, okay? That's why I'm wearing 16 layers. I have this huge blanket here. I cannot figure out for the life of me how to work a damn fireplace, okay? I mean, my sister lives in Ohio now. I know she also has a fireplace. So we Floridians are capable of learning how to use a fireplace. I'm confident in my abilities, kind of, but I still have not cracked the damn code. I don't know how to stack the wood. There's a science to it. I don't know. I just can't get it. I have tried the thicker logs on the bottom, then it gets thinner, then you put these little tiny wax thingies all the way on top and you light those. I was filming a vlog the other day. I'm like, we're going to do this together for my German channel. I set it all up. I'm like, that's definitely the right way to do it. I followed my husband's instructions exactly. I walk away, I come back, this thing is out again, completely died out. And I had burned the glass door as well. It was a mess, okay? I just don't know. Then my father-in-law came over. He showed me another way to do it. He did it and explained it. It worked beautifully. Later that night, I tried it again myself. It burned out within minutes. I don't know. But my poor children are freezing. They're freezing. They're like, Mom, can you turn on the fireplace? My husband was on a business trip. Mom, can you turn on the fireplace? I'm like, actually, no, I can't. I don't know how. So it's tricky getting used to those things. I did live in Germany before, obviously, but I never had a fireplace. I always just had those heaters that you just turn the handle on and then they're burning and booming and you don't have any other issues. So I love this fireplace that we have in this house. I would say it's probably one of the main reasons why we chose this house. It's because of this beautiful fireplace with these with these blue tiles kind of built into the fireplace. I adore it, honestly. But I don't know how to make it work. If you have any tips, help a Floridian out, okay? Because our heater growing up in Florida, 3 or 4 days out of the year, you do need to turn the heater on, but it's the same. We have air conditioning units that are built into the house and normally pump cold air out. But on these 3 or 4 days, you just turn the thermostat up a little bit and then the thing pumps warm air out, and that's all you have to do. So I'm used to machines taking care of it for me and not me actually having to My husband was like, this is a physics issue. I'm like, don't even say the word physics to me. Okay, I break out in hives if you say the word physics to me. I'm not a physics person. I'm not a math person. Can't I just light some wood and have a nice, beautiful fire? I don't understand why that's too much to ask. Okay, I've been talking about fireplaces for like 16 years. Enough. The next point is, in true German fashion, the weather, how it has been adjusting to the weather. Let's start with my children. My children, prior to living in Germany, lived in Malaysia. Malaysia, it's 35 degrees Celsius all year long. So they have little to no experience with cold, rain. The older two adjusted very quickly. This will be a theme throughout my life, probably. The older two adjusted very quickly. The younger two had a harder time. Now they are slowly getting into the swing of things. The last time we came to Germany during winter, my youngest son refused to wear socks. Now he insists on wearing socks. This is a wonderful improvement, which I will accept wholeheartedly with open arms. But he still refuses to wear any kind of long sleeve anything. So he's just wearing short sleeve shirts. Socks, pants, short sleeve shirt. And not really pants, like leggings. So luckily, the kindergarten is very warm. Our house is not very warm, but we have a floor heater that contributes a little bit of heat. So he's okay. He's not like freezing or anything, but he definitely is not into long sleeve shirts. He's not into sweaters, jackets, all of those things. It's a fight with him, but he has improved a little bit, and as of right now, it's okay. My daughter, on the other hand, she just loves spaghetti strap dresses. She thinks that she's Elsa from Frozen, and she wants to dress like Elsa from Frozen. So she very often has spaghetti strap dresses on. What we have been able to convince her to do is wear like thick leggings underneath her Elsa dress. So we're making improvements. We're making strides in the right direction with both of them, which is good. But in the beginning, it was quite a challenge. But somebody who had a lot more issues with the weather than they did is me. The first time, I mean, we arrived in August, so it was like pretty much beautiful weather, a little bit of cloudy days, a little bit of rain, but for the most part, we got really lucky. We arrived at a really beautiful time where we had really beautiful weather, but then there was like a 2-week period where it just rained and was cold the entire time, and I sunk into like a deep depression. I mean, not too deep, but I felt very affected by the weather. I was very like just sad. It was dark. I wanted to sleep all the time. So surprised by how seriously the weather affected me. But I think actually one of the things when we lived in Germany last time, I would go for like 2 to 3 hour walks every single day, pushing the kids in the stroller when I had kids, and before just like by myself, I was outside a lot. And one, obviously, with kids who are like not used to the cold, you can't really go for hour-long walks with them. Obviously, also in the stroller, they're just sitting in cold rain, that's going to go well for about 5 seconds. And then they're going to be like, I want to go home. But the other thing was, there are no sidewalks here. Where we live in the countryside, there are no sidewalks. So I also feel weird going for walks or taking the kids on walks, because like our little street, like the street that you have to turn onto to get to our house, this cars drive slower, although there are a lot of tractors and stuff that kind of just go flying through up until the main road. And then all of the other roads around us, they're all 100 kilometers an hour roads. I don't really feel comfortable either alone, neither by myself nor with my children, going on walks. So that has honestly kind of been a bummer, a really unexpected bummer, and I'm not sure what to do. Sometimes I do see people jogging along these roads, but I'm like, that's not really like a relaxed walk. Prior, we lived in a very beautiful area with lots of pathways, lots of places to go for walks and bike rides, and along rivers and with a view of the mountains and stuff. So I kind of assumed that this area would also have tons of sidewalks, but it has literally no sidewalks. The next village has like maybe 150 meters worth of sidewalks available. And then it's country road again, Landstraße. I don't know what Landstraße is in English, but just the road. Nothing on left and right are fields, and generally electric fences keeping cows in, if it's not a cornfield or something. So, not really the best place to go for nice walks. So, that was really difficult. But now it's kind of like bad weather again, but it's more like on and off. Some days bad, some days good, some days bad. And now I can handle it better. I think because the kids are in kindergarten more, so I can do a little bit of work more, and I have, a little bit of Abwechslung. What in the sweet hell is Abwechslung? Somebody revoke my native English speaker title. Change. Is it just change? I have some change. I don't know. But different things happen throughout my day now, and not just sitting home with all the kids. I'm not really sure of what we can do. You know what I mean? Another thing, which was very difficult in the beginning, but I have gotten used to now. So take this as a reminder that you can get used to things. Also for myself, it's a reminder that I can get used to things, and you do adapt, and you can adapt, right? For a moment there, I was like, we're all going to hell in a handbasket. This is the worst decision that I've ever made, essentially. Was the entranceway to our house. Where we lived in Malaysia before, we had a very huge entranceway, or like the entrance, you open the front door and boom, you're in the living room, right? You're in a huge room. So the kids could spread out and take their shoes off and put their bags down and, move around, each in their own little space. But now when you open the door, it's like immediately the hallway. And it's a relatively, not really, but relatively narrow hallway. And having 4 kids put their shoes on, put their jackets on, put their hats on, get their backpacks, and go out, oh my God. In the first few weeks of school where we were initially getting used to everything, I was like, my eyes were like twitching. I was like, it's just one mass of children and legs and boots and maybe even dirty boots, getting everything. Oh my God. But now, slowly, I have gotten used to the space. They have gotten used to the space. We have developed more of a routine, and now it's much less stressful, thank God. But those first few weeks, I was like, can get used to things. You can get used to a completely empty house, like you can see we have, because our container from Malaysia full of our furniture still has not arrived after 2.5 months. You can get used to tiny spaces and much smaller cars. That's something I need to tattoo on my forehead. You can get used to things, and things do change. We are adaptable as human beings and stuff. So I really have to work on that mindset shift in the future. It has been, it is, and it will remain an adventure for sure. Lots of exciting stuff coming up. I'm not really too sure about the future of this channel. It was just recently monetized. Yay! Thank you so much for your support. So I definitely want to continue posting videos on here. A lot of people have said that I seem much more relaxed on here and much more casual, and it flows easier. And I think on the one hand, that's obvious because I'm speaking my native language, which is definitely not German, as you can definitely tell from my German videos. But also on the other hand, this channel is kind of I can just sit down and chit chat with you guys. I don't make so many notes. I kind of just wing it. And that feels really nice. So if that's okay with you, please let me know in the comments. If you have any ideas, any suggestions, if you're open to everything, please let me know in the comments. Kind of like the English version of my German channel, but more relaxed. So less editing and less trying to really optimize the video for the viewer's experience and stuff. I just kind of want to get on here and chit chat and share life with you guys. So I hope that's okay. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.